semi-supplement.
All right, Joe Kenyon now has $2,250, but he has some stiff competition. Bob and David doing quite well. I'm sure some money might come your way as we progress through this game. David, how long have you been in a classroom all through these years?
31 years in education.
What's the biggest change between the students of 31 years ago as opposed to today?
I see the pendulum swinging back. Children today are much like they were 31 years ago. They seem more serious, more intent, and more concerned about their futures.
So it's a good sign.
I think so.
All right, David, best of luck to you and to Bob and to Joe. Enjoy yourself in the program. Here's how we do it. This is crunch time. This is a flash round, we call it. There are no categories. The first player to complete their card will win $3,000 and get a shot at our trump card bonus worth an additional $10,000. Let's recap the scores right now. Joe, you need 6 correct answers for the money. Bob, you're 8 answers away. And David, 12 answers, and I will give you $3,000. A reminder, you still have your trump cards in front of you. Use them to block the progress of an opponent after you give me a correct answer. All right, everybody, best of luck. Hands on buzzers. And here's your first question. After gaining fame as a game show contestant in 1957, she went on to become a talk show host. Name this psychologist. Bob?
Dr. Joyce Brothers.
That is correct. See, you never know what's going to happen on these games.
I have a present for my friend Joe.
All right, Joe, trump card, you got to give me a correct answer in order to remove it. The Liberty Bell got its famous crack in 1835 while being rung during the funeral of what great Chief Justice? Joe?
Marshall.
Yes, John Marshall, the correct answer. And we removed the trump card from the opponent. Was that a guess? It was just somewhere in the back of your mind, right?
It just came to me.
Hey, it still counts. What mosquito-related disease is also called marsh fever? David?
Malaria.
Malaria is correct. Cover number 31 on your card.
I would like to give my trump card to Joe also. Please.
All right, Joe. The problem with being ahead in this game is you got to fend off all the trump cards. Need another correct answer to remove it. This controversial comedian's 1965 autobiography was titled, How to Talk Dirty and Influence People. Name him. David, you beat it.
Lenny Bruce.
Yes, that is correct. Cover number 32 on your card. You're 10 answers away. In Greek mythology, terpsichore is the muse of what fine art? Joe?
The dance.
The dance is correct. We removed the trump card from your podium. You're 6 answers away. In what South American country was General Augusto Pinochet voted out of office? Joe?
Chile.
Chile is correct. 5 answers for you. A member of the flounder family, this fish gets its name from the word holy. Name it. Joe?
Halibut.
Halibut is correct. 4 answers away for you. Not only is he an MD, but also a director and writer as well. Name this author of the Andromeda Strain. Bob?
Crichton.
Yes, Michael Crichton, the correct answer. Cover number 18. You need 6 answers for $3,000. 4th in career home runs, this Hall of Famer became the first black to manage a Major League Baseball team. Name him. David?
Frank Robinson.
Yes, we give it to you. Frank Robinson, the correct answer. You almost said the wrong one. We covered 33 on your card. In England, this October celebration is sometimes called Nutcrack Night or Snap Apple Night. Name it. Joe?
Guy Fawkes Day.
Sorry, Halloween. Halloween, the correct answer. You're blocked out of the next question. This cold circle is actually an imaginary line drawn along approximately 66.5 degrees north latitude. Name it. Bob?
The Arctic Circle.
That is correct. Cover number 19. You're 5 answers away. Joe, you're back in. In the 1942 cartoon feature Bambi, what was the rabbit's name? Joe?
Thumper.
Thumper is correct. You need 3. In the Bible, King Nebuchadnezzar II, the ruler of what land? Joe?
Babylon.
Babylon is right. You need 2 answers for $3,000. Geologically, what 4-letter word is the innermost part of the earth? Joe?
Core.
Core is right. 1 answer. I'll give you the money. What mythological group of female warriors?
Amazons.
Amazons is right. You need 4 answers for the money. What brand of scotch takes its name from a 19th century clipper ship? David?
Cutty Sark.
Cutty Sark is right. Cover 34. You need 8. Country on the Persian Gulf is abbreviated by the letters UAE. Win.
United Arab Emirates.
Congratulations, Joe. That's absolutely correct. Joe, that is $5,250, but it was a good game. 3 good contestants. Bob, best of luck to you. David, the best of luck in the classroom. We've got some nice consolation prizes. Joe, join me downstage. I'll show you can win some more money. I think you've got quite a big fan club in the audience. We have a lot of Georgetown students out here? All right, well, they're going to cheer a lot louder because in a moment we're going to find out if he can add another $10,000 to his total with trump card returns right after this.
And want to be a contestant on Trump Card? Give us a call at 609-340-5000.
friend Joe from Georgetown has got several thousand, I think, of his classmates here in the audience because they're really whooping it up. You must be missing a class or two today, aren't you?
Oh, I'm missing 2 or 3.
Or
4.
Or 4. That's all right. If you know you've got $5,250, sometimes you got to work a day to pay for the tuition.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the most money you can win on the show in one day. To this point, $5,250. If you get to 10,000, it'll be $15,250. And you know what's going to happen? At the end of the year, we're going to invite our top 21 money winners back. So there's the potential, if you win this, that you could be in that group and come back and attempt $100,000. Are you thinking about law school afterwards? I notice political science is also one of your majors.
Well, definitely thinking about law school. I'd like to do that.
And so the $100,000 would probably cover most of that.
Definitely.
Would it cover all of it?
Well, these days, who knows?
Yeah, and that's the truth. It depends on when you want to go, I guess. All right, but first things first, Joe. The big board has 25 numbers on it. You give me a correct answer, we'll cover a number up on the board. Now, the object of the game is to cover 5 numbers in a row, either across, up and down, or diagonally by giving me correct answers. And if you can do that in 45 seconds, you got law school all taken care of. But first, we're going to ask Debbie to join us. She's carrying a special deck of cards, numbered 1 through 25. And if you'll choose one, we'll cover that number up on the board for you. The number is 3. And you've got your trump card, so you get another pick. And the number is 2. It's a good day for you, Joe, I can tell you. Thanks, Debbie. All right, now what you've got to do, you pick 2 and 3. We've got them up on the board. We've got 45 seconds on the clock. You call out a number, Joe, and I'll ask a question. If you pass or if you give me a wrong answer, we've got to block that number, and then you've got to start a new line. Let's talk strategy. Do we have to? I don't think not. I think not. You need 3 in a row, actually, the 1, the 4, and the 5, and you got your money. But if that messes up, remember, you can go down from any angle. And you also have the diagonal to concern yourself with, so keep those options in mind. Remember, if you don't call out a number, I can't ask a question. So do that, all right? We don't want to cost you any time on the clock. They won't start the clock until I begin asking the first question. You all set?
Yes.
Then, Joe, give me a number.
1.
In chamber music, what would you call a group with 5 members?
Quintet.
Correct.
4.
What pain medication is named for the Greek god of dreams, Morpheus?
Morphine.
Correct.
5.
Hoover Dam is located in what river?
Colorado.
Yeah! It took them 14 seconds to do it. $15,250. Georgetown is up in ours. We'll be back in just a moment. Kenyon from Georgetown University has won $15,250. This is usually the portion of the show when I take all those questions out and I read the ones that the people got wrong. Joe didn't get any wrong, so we're up there. None at all. You've got some friends you brought along with you, don't you?
Yeah, I brought Mona, Jen.
Wave Mona. Wait, where's Mona? Who's
That's
next?
Jen.
Hi, Jen. Wave, Jen.
Lisa.
Lisa, how you doing?
And Chris, who drove for 4 hours this morning.
Was it worth it?
Definitely.
Yeah, I imagine so. All right, what happens to the money? What happens to $15,250?
Well, my parents' wedding anniversary is coming up, and I think maybe, you know, they definitely deserve something, too.
That's a nice idea. And also, tuition, I guess that's part of the deal, isn't it?
Definitely.
And some fun. You got to throw some fun in.
Fun.
It took Joe 14 seconds to get the bonus round correctly done. And what that means is that because he's won so much money, $15,250, and only took him 14 seconds, I have to believe you got an excellent opportunity to be part of our top 21 who will come back later in the year to compete for $100,000. Now, that's not a definite because we've got lots of games to play, but if they can do it quicker than you did it, I'd be very surprised. Congratulations, Joe. The best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. For Debbie Massey, I'm Jimmy Seffer. We'll see you next time right here on Trump Card. Bye-bye, everybody.
Our departing contestants will receive the following. Technique's compact disc changer with 5-disc rotary design lets you program your musical selections, and with 10-key wireless remote, relax and let the music play from Technique's. If you'd like tickets to see Trump Card, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Trump Card, Post Office Box 749, Atlantic City, New Jersey, 08404.